Hello students, welcome once more to online video class for class 8 computer studies. Today we will continue the chapter number 2 spreadsheet ranges and functions. Our today's topic is cell referencing in worksheets. At the end of the session you will come to know what is cell referencing in Excel and how many types of referencings are there in Excel. So without waste of time, let us start our topic. What is cell referencing? Before starting cell referencing, let me introduce you once more about cell address. As you know, every cell in a worksheet has a particular address or reference that is known as address of a cell or reference of a cell. The address of a cell is a combination of column name and row number. For example, A5 is the address of a cell which has column A and row number 5. Now coming to the topic cell referencing. When a cell address or reference is referred to in a formula, its writing style determines how that cell will be referenced during the calculation. So there are three types of referencing, or we can say there are three different styles of writing a cell address. First one is relative referencing. For example, A5. Second one is absolute referencing. Here before A and before 5 we put dollar sign. It means when we put dollar sign before column name and before row number, then it is referred as absolute referencing. And third one, mixed referencing, is a combination of relative and absolute referencing. It means between column name and row number, any one of them will be relative referencing and second one will be absolute referencing. For example, $A5. In this case, dollar sign is put before the column name and no dollar sign is put before row number. Second example is before column name we have not put dollar sign, but before row number we have applied dollar sign. So one by one we will see the examples of these three types of referencing when we use relative referencing, when absolute, and when mixed. According to situations, we use either of these three types of referencing while writing a formula in Excel. So starting with relative referencing, the type of referencing in which cell references change relative to their location when a formula is copied is called relative referencing. For example, A5. Now we will see the example of how we can use relative referencing in Excel sheet. I have already typed the data in Excel sheet. So starting with relative referencing. Suppose we have three items A, B and C. The price of these three items are 200, 150 and 300 rupees. And quantity of items purchased are 7, 5 and 10. It means while shopping we have purchased three types of items. Item A is purchased 7 in quantity, item B is purchased 5 in quantity and C is purchased 10 in quantity. So we want to find what is the value of these items. So for finding the value of item A, we have to multiply price of one item with quantity. Here already I have applied the formula. Let me delete it, then I will show you how to do the steps. First we need to type a formula here to find the product of price and quantity. Formula is already typed here by me. We start the formula with equal sign, then address of 200 is C4 and address of 7 is D4. So we need to multiply C4 with D4. So you can see in the formula I have not used dollar sign anywhere in the formula. That is the example of relative referencing. So after writing the formula, C4 will be multiplied with D4, that is 200 into 7, we will get 1400. So after pressing the enter key, we will get 1400. Same formula we want to copy for other two items, that is B and C. So we don't have to type the formula again. Just select the cell where formula is typed, that is E4 I have selected. Now at the bottom right corner of this cell, when you put your pointer, then pointer will change to a plus symbol. Now we have to left click and drag. When we release the mouse button, formula will be copied to other cells. So here you can see 150 when multiplied with 5, we will get 750, and 300 with 10, we will get 3000. So we will see how the formula changes, how the cell address changes. So in first cell, see once more what formula I have typed, equal to C4 into D4. Now when you go to next cell, here I had not typed the formula, here I had only copied the formula. So if you see the formula here, column name C and D remains same, only the row number changes from 4 to 5. And in next cell, C and D remain same, row number changes to 6. So that is the example of relative referencing. When the cell address changes, accordingly the location of the cell will change, that is row number is changing here. Now we will see second type of referencing, that is absolute referencing. Absolute, with name itself it is clear that we want to make it constant, that is fixed. The type of referencing in which cell references never change relative to their location when copied is called absolute referencing. In this case, it is compulsory to put dollar sign before column name and row number, like I have done here, $A, $5. Now see how we apply absolute referencing in Excel sheet. Same type of example I have taken here. Same item, price and quantity. But here you can see the result is different. In the previous case, we had got 1400, 750 and 3000, but here 1400 first one is same, but second and third value is different. So So see what is done here. If you see the formula here, C10, that is 200, is multiplied with $D $10. It means dollar sign is applied before column name and dollar sign is applied before row number. So when we apply dollar sign before column name and row number, then that cell reference becomes absolute reference. So what happens in this case, when we copy this formula to other cells, then column D will remain fixed because of this dollar sign, and row number 10 will also become fixed because of dollar sign. So in this case 207 is multiplied, we have got 1400. But when we copy this formula to other cells, now see what happens in the result. In the previous case 150 into 5 was 750, but here we have got 1050. So what is done here? In this case we have made D10 as constant or fixed, that is value 7 becomes fixed, and C10 is relative referencing. So when we copy the formula to other cells, C10 will change according to row number. 10 will change to 11 and C will change to D, but D10 will not change. So C10 and D10, 200 and multiplied with 7, we have got 1400 here. But in this case C11, since the row number has changed, so 10 changes to 11. But most important thing is D10 remains fixed. It means 150 is multiplied with fixed value 7. So 150 into 7, because of that we are getting this value 1050. And in this cell row number changes to 12. So C12 is multiplied with again D10. So 300 into 7 will become 2100. So that was absolute referencing, where cell reference becomes fixed. Now we will see mixed referencing. The type of referencing which is a mix of relative and absolute referencing is called mixed referencing. For example, $5 or $A5. It means between column name and row number we have to put dollar sign either before column name or before row number. It means one thing will be relative referencing. If you see here, A is relative referencing and 5 is having mixed referencing, and in this case dollar is put before A, so A becomes absolute referencing and 5 becomes relative referencing. So now we will see the example here. I have made two examples for mixed referencing to understand it. In mixed referencing part 1, example is similar to the previous one, same item, price and quantity. Now see the first value here. What formula is applied? C16 into D $16. Dollar is applied before 16. It means row number 16 will become fixed for the quantity, and column name D will be relative. So C16 is having relative referencing, D16 is having mixed referencing. So C16 is multiplied with D16, 200 into 7 we have got 1400. Now when we copy this formula to other cells, now see what formula is used here. When the formula is copied to next row, row number 16 changes to 17. Now we have C17 multiplied with D $16. Because of dollar sign before 16, when formula is copied to other cells, that row number remains fixed. So in this case, 150 is multiplied with 7. So we have got 1050. Now here, again because of row number, C18 is multiplied with D16. So 300 into 7 we have got 2100. Now we will see mixed referencing part 2. Item price quantity is same. Let me remove it. Now see here, C22 is having relative referencing because dollar sign is not put before C or before 22. But second part after multiplication sign, $D16. Dollar is applied before D, so D will remain fixed, but 16 will become relative because dollar sign is not applied before 16. So when we copy this formula to other cells, D16 will change to D17, then D18. So here C22 into D16. To see the value, D16 it is taking from here 7 value. Instead of that, we can change this value to 22 also. See, if we change it to 22, now 200 is multiplied with 7, but remember dollar is applied before D, dollar is not applied before 22. So 22 is relative referencing and D is having absolute referencing. So combination of $D22 becomes mixed referencing. So in this case, 200 into 7 we have got 1400. When we copy this formula to other cells. Now see what happens here. C22 into D22, but in this case C23 is multiplied with D23. So 150 into 5 is 750, and here C24 is multiplied with D24. So we have got 300 into 10, that is 3000. So all the three types of referencing I have explained with the example. I hope you would have understood the referencing and its types. Revise the definition and examples of referencing. Next time we will cover the other topics. So till then, take care. Thank you.